Welcome back, y'all, to another part of college football, part 5. We're going up against the Georgia Bulldogs. They're number 5, or ranked number 5 in the Cotton Bowl. We're number 4. We're 10-2. They're 12-2, or 7-1 in the division. So what we're gonna be doing is doing some practice, start training. Let's do the pocket presence just to improve that. Well, yeah. Let's see here.
Lasso!
All right, not bad.
Lasso!
That should have went there. Whew, that could have been better. All right. Let's go. All right. How far is QB number 2 at? Yikes. It's not good. Well, it's good for us though. But all right. Let's play against the Bulldogs. They're an 89 overall defense, at least 94 overall offense, 92 overall team. We're at an 89 overall all around. Let's get ready to play some football. Sorry if that was too loud for y'all. All right, we get the ball the first time.
From the pistol.
Let's see what happens here.
Looking for a gap. It's Durham.
Ooh, he gets it.
Picks up
He
the
gets
pace,
it. He
looking for
gets it.
more.
He goes. He
Takes out the
goes.
clear right down the
And
middle. Inside
touchdown.
10. Touchdown. LSU. As they
Woo.
claim here in this playoff game. And all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has. So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. Dropping back. It's West. Quick throw to the left. Oh, it's right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Looking to scramble. It's another deep shot. And it's caught and catch made way downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Tigers. And that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice job. But really, it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after it.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep flicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And the play is good enough for the first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem it's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, LSU. What an advantage and weapon for this offense to have a tight end that can get this open downfield. Well, he has both the physicality of a fullback and the downfield presence of a wide receiver. Such an advantage going against these undersized defenders, and he made that touchdown look easy.
This should be the last play of the quarter. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The gain moves the ball to a 34. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to pass. It's West. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in a screen play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And that one produces a decent game.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game, opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end, who showed some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. On the run here, let's it go. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down short of the end zone. This will set up a first and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. He missiles into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield. It's West. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the catch. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. First down to 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. The pocket breaking down. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today, moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
He's looking deep again. Got a man. Catch that. Play. You finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. Looking to throw it again. He escapes the pocket. Oh, what a catch. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Moves out of the pocket, looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And now the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
That one takes it across the 30-yard line. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Back to pass. It's West. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. He'll make the first down in that scramble. That's a tough one for this defense to give up. Takes the handoff. It's Durham.
You see, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He gets loose. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first.
Ah, here he goes. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big game, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. Extending the play now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line. Second down and goal. A play action looking to throw. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. The defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Man, we did pretty good this game. Nice. All right, so what do we have next? Leveled up twice. Nice. Oh man, do we need to unlock audibles or what? All right.
Cricket.
All right, we got a gold. Let's go. All right, now we're taking on Oklahoma. They're ranked number 1 in college. Let's see what we could do here against the Oklahoma Sooners. 13-1, 7-1 in their division. We're 6-2 and 11-2. So they're 13-1. Nice. Let's go. So they have a 90 overall team, 91 overall offense, and an 89 overall defense.
To the air, it's West. He escapes the pocket. First play taken, a deep shot. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Touchdown, LSU, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And we're playing in the Sugar Bowl. That's pretty cool. All right, let's continue. You know what? We already did a big pass.
Here's the
Let's
first play of
slow
the
it
drive
down a
now. They
little,
begin at the
and we'll do a run
39.
play.
Keeping it on the ground here. Solid run, tackled with a 45-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He fires downfield. He takes the ground. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Durham. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. It's LSU on top as we take the break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw. It's West. Moves out of the pocket. Using his left. Using the clear. He called his own number. The freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Looking to scramble. Breaking tackles and going. They finally corral him at the one.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On first and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. We make the stop, but it's a big game down to the 29. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Down the middle. It's Cooper. They finally stop him. That game is good for a first and goal. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. It's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. To the air, it's West, bringing pressure. And it'll be broken up in the end zone. That's a great play.
You talk about this defense stepping up, first and goal, and they get the pass breakup, making sure every yard is earned.
Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Physically defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
A handoff from the shotgun. Gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still.
And he's caught. Man, what a catch. They drag him down after a big game. Moved all the way to the 38.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense.
Touchdown, LSU. They couldn't stop him there. But it's a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, bro.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's West. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. He escapes the pocket. Deep throw across his body to the left. That pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. The pass rush closing in. The throw complete to the running back underneath. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Tight end goes in motion. On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the left side. Big shot popped out of the 20. Touchdown, LSU. Strong game by this quarterback. This quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They'll stop here behind the line for a loss of 1. Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss. 2nd down and 11.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire.
Touchdown, Tigers. This offense really clicking.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Grinding away on the ground. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. Past the 50. At the 30 now. At the 10. Touchdown, LSU. There was no catching him that time. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All right, we're playing against USC. They're number 2 in the national championship, and we're number 4. All right, let's upgrade our player. We've been waiting a really long time on this, so 84 breaks tackles at max speed. Hmm. We really need to work on our ratings anyways. So, deep throw. Increase that. What's really low here? Elusive. Yeah, we can do that. The other thing is, yeah, we could do option king. Extender, we're way too low on break sack, so that's going to be a while. We'll sim practice. That way we can move on here. Weekly agenda. All right, we're pretty good on leadership here. So, yeah, 1.05 for team XP, which is nice. We don't have any classes yet, so we've got a 4.0 GPA. Nice there. Mm. Now it's time for the national championship. Oh dang, Kate Durham, pretty good. 1,111 yards rushing, 171 attempts, yards per catch, 6. Points per game, we're only a point behind. We are 16 yards behind for passing and 23.7 yards per game behind them as well. So defense is pretty much 2 points lower. They have a 91. We're an 89 overall all around. They have an 89 overall team, but they have an 89 overall offense and a 91 overall defense, like I said earlier. So, without further ado, let's play against the Trojans. All right, let's choose a different uniform this time. Away uniform, current throwback, current whiteout, current home option. Yeah, you know what? We could do that. Current home option. Um, yeah, they have yellow socks anyway, so let's do that. I mean, yellow pants is what I would say for the Trojans.
Back to throw. It's West. Looking for his back. Caught over the middle. It's Dillon. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Offense getting set. Second down play here.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a ball, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
That pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looks like he's going to run it. And he makes that out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them, they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Breaks free. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range, but let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. He makes the catch. Touchdown, LSU. They strike first in this national title bout. For a few play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here's the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw. It's West. Moves out of the pocket. Look out. Room to run here. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. Way too much speed in that play.
Chris, that is one way to make an impact play out of nothing. What an incredible sprint by this quarterback. My man had his track shoes on this play.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. This time it's complete. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. On the run, it's Durham. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. He's running out of time here.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Lets it go quickly. What a catch. Big time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The back's got it. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6. No huddle here for the offense. Ball handed to the running back. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, LSU.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Back to throw. It's West. Quick throw to the left side. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly out of the wideout. He makes the grab. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
LSU has moved into the red zone. Working tight windows. It's West. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. On the move now. He makes the grab in the end zone. First play of the second half is a handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches makes room for a sack.
With a sack on first down, it's second down.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense.
Looking to throw it deep. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a first and goal. What a play.
Well, it doesn't take long to figure out what kind of adjustments they made at halftime. Here we are, the very first series to start the second half in the championship game, and they're taking shots downfield. They clearly see matchups they want to take advantage of.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Scanning the field. It's West. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. After the incompletion on first down, we're going to throw it again. The freshman with a little too much air under that. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Back to throw again. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
It's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve a deep shot toward the end zone? Oh, it is incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
He goes. It's a sack.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up, and sometimes you can get sacked.
And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. Few more runs.
Touchdown, LSU. This passing game is on fire today. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running right.
And now the first play of this drive, they're set up at the 37. Working clock with the ground game. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. He makes the catch. They bring him down, but that first down is all they need to clinch the national championship. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. What a catch. The offense takes time out with 26 seconds remaining.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he has delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP of the national title.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Dropping back, it's West. Looking deep to the right side. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Green. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining.
Well, you go through the grind that this team has gone through, you learn to realize that your quarterback's going to be able to deliver on critical down and distances. There you go. 3rd down, big time opportunity to put this game away. They convert, and I think that may do it.
Throws it to the right. Wide open downfield. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Game is clearly wrapped up. The offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Touchdown, LSU. And the route is on. Monster Sage, another touchdown. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. You'd say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And then there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football. And it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the LSU Tigers.
All right, we finished that. We're at an 87 overall. I think what we could do here is I'm gonna just stay here at LSU. Omar Cooper Jr. was Player of the Week. He had 12 catches, 242 receiving yards, 3 touchdowns. Player of the Week for defense was Trey White, the edge rusher for USC. 2 sacks, 3 tackles, and 2 tackles for loss. Not bad, not bad. All right, that's pretty much it there. No. Anyways, let's advance. All right. Simulating players leaving. All right. Advancing to next week. Recruiting week 1 to 4. No, 2, 3. Last week of recruiting. And signing day, training results, off season. Preseason. Okay. Now we need to boost up our GPA here. Fan favorite deactivated. Oof. So, practice, I'm just going to simulate that again. So that way we can study more. So our GPA increases way faster. Yeah, we're getting close. So I need to keep increasing my leadership as well. Influencer, we're not too far from there. And yeah, we will advance again. Simulating week 0. Okay. Training. Yeah, we'll start it, at least one round of it. I'll do pocket presence again so that way I can improve that for you guys. Can we get another gold for pocket presence? There's that. That's 2. Okay, we lost a few points there. Boom. And boom there. Ooh. There we go. Yes. All right, there's another one. All right, we didn't get a gold, but we did get a silver. Not bad. Where's our QB2 at? I need to see that. Whoops. He is, 1,600 or 1,600. Not bad. Okay. If y'all want to see some more of this, where we continue to build up our LSU quarterback here, let me know, because I am more than willing to continue this build up so that way we can get our quarterback here up to a 99. We only need 12 more levels to increase our overall. Coach seems pretty happy with us. But yeah, the next game, if y'all are down to see, if y'all want to see it, we'll be playing the University of Houston. Coach Brian Kelly says early mistakes are expected, but the coaching staff is confident in the team ahead of this week's opener. We're at a 94 overall. Houston's at a 77 overall. 79 overall offense and 76 overall defense. Which players did we lose by chance for the depth chart? Let's see here. So we still have me. We lost our other quarterback there. Let's see here. Running back, we still have him. Oh, I guess our other running back went off to the pros. John David LaFleur. Cool. We still have him. Destin Hill still here. Kylan Billett is here. Parker. Oh man, just when I wanted number 12. Okay, 10, 85, 83. Oh, we have a different. Okay, we still have Trades Green, Fleur, and Fontaine. So, not too many changes. Let's see here where we can look at wide receivers. Just in case anybody moved elsewhere. Nope. All right, well, that's the end of that. I'm gonna see if I can change my jersey number, so that way I can see if I can get number 12. But anyways, I'll see y'all in the next one. Make sure to hit that like button, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell all, so that way you guys don't miss an upload or a live stream. I'm going to be continuing to upload this game, and as well as MLB The Show 25. We are doing pretty good on that series. We're still in the I think it's double A league or triple A. So we're still playing for the Toledo Mud Hens. We're working our way up towards playing for the Detroit Tigers. If y'all want some movie recommendations for baseball, let me know. I'll pin some down in the comment section down below. But anyways, without further ado, I'll see y'all later. Peace.